Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Veni, Vidi, Vici. Today, we try to stave off collapse. I'm a little worried we're going to have some problems with this money. Going to continue having problems with this money for quite some time. I apologize for the sudden end. We had an almost emergency, but it was all taken care of. On the previous stream. So here, we're trying to end all the wars that we're in, because I think that's going to help solve our monetary situation a lot. Achaia and Macedonia, we're at a war with them together. Paphlagonia is still a protectorate of the Ptolemaic Empire, so Paphlagonia will go to peace when we go to peace with them. And Illyria, I don't know why Illyria is at war with us. Let's not be at war with Illyria. They will accept. Okay, good. These guys almost don't exist anymore over here. Bithynia, we sent them a peace plan last turn. They'll probably accept it. Ptolemaic, Egypt, Burgundy? We're at war with Burgundy. I sent them a peace plan as well, hoping we can get peace from them. So the Ptolemaic Egyptians are the only ones we need to stay at peace with a little longer. Actually, Achaia and Macedonia too, because I want to take both pieces of Achaia, and then we'll be good to go. Right now, this army's coming back here to deal with this Achaean army. Then we'll take that piece, and we'll finally have most of a province here for Rhodes and the Ionian Islands. Okay, that having been said, I think we also need to deal with the Macedonians attacking our holdings here in the Balkans, which we can't yet do unless we send this force out, but we can't do that as long as our income is this disastrously low. We decided that these two powers are just going to be waiting, and next turn we might just be able to go in and take this last settlement of the Giuti, and then kill them off completely. This one is going to a city area. Yep, that's what we were planning to do there. We gave all these areas to the Gothans, hoping that would save us some money. The idea being that if we could lower the administrative burden, that would be better. Intrinsic production. Everybody gets 8 gold. That's kind of low. Yeah, our military upkeep is crazy. Okay, let's look at city builds and see if we can't get some more money somewhere out of this. This, however, needs loyalty. That's okay. It's better than nothing. I gotta take it. A noble district here. 14's a decent number. I don't know why the loyalty here is so bad. Population. It's all population. Italic slaves have an unrest of 5, but my Italic citizens have an unrest of 8 when you get too many of them. Now this area definitely could use some loyalty, but this is probably too much. It's also so much money, though. Look at that. And it's a massive amount of decadence. I think we'll do it, because this is getting very big, and I'm going to need that low revolt risk down there. Over here, this area, we built a lot of military buildings here. We finally have an option for a military academy, which cost me some money, but we'll make up for that everywhere else. Okay. Like here, look, a candle shop with all the bonuses satisfied. Who cares if it's not the right place for it? Same thing. This isn't actually a monetary area, but we're going to build it now anyway because, damn it, we need as much money as we can get. Right now, for the moment, this is a monetary area. That'll work really well there. This actually could probably use some palisade. This is a newly captured area that we're not going to keep hold of. I don't know, Wheelmaker. Doesn't really matter at this point. We took Bithynia from them. We'll build regional roads because it's not actually going to get done by the time we give it back. This could use the fish market, sure. A little bit of money. Still a little bit of money. That's a terrible first option. Blacksmith is missing the copper bonus. Get a public works first before you come talk to me about anything else, buddy. Over here, a tannery's not a lot, so we'll get a courthouse for the decadence reduction. Market. Oh, God. It's not nearly... Yeah, we need the roads, damn it. Roads actually do help a little bit with money because they increase the trade range, so you can get any trade goods you do need without paying the exorbitant costs. Hello, G-Press. I was thinking about a new Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet what my next one's going to be. Problem is I get kind of bored with Hearts of Iron after I get to a certain point in the campaign where it's either too easy or impossible to go any further. Like if I play a smaller nation like Italy or something, gets to a point where there's no way I can compete because Germany's been defeated, so now it's like me against the Russians and the Allies or something. Or I've done so well that there's nothing that can stop me. And at that point it becomes kind of meh. We're going to build a trading post anyway just to get us some money. That's not a lot of money. I was thinking of doing Unity of Command 2, actually. It's a different World War II game. It's a turn-based war game. This is on the border. Probably should have a palisade. A weaver shop is good money. Ooh, a bank is also good money. And we'd have to trade for gold. We'd still make some money. We'd make a lot more money if we didn't have to trade for gold. But that commerce and taxation bonus is nothing to sneeze at. But that's going to take a long time to kick in, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Okay, fine. Taxation bonus here. I'm not a fan of that. None of those are okay. Yeah, wash house. A racing track isn't necessary here. It's too much loyalty. Can't you give me something in the middle? That would be great. Gulp. Ooh. Culture bonus. Ooh, a jewelry shop. We don't have silver, which is not going to be super good for us there. A theater. This is a cultural area. Let's build the theater like we're supposed to. Now, down here, we were worried about loyalty. This isn't really going to help much. Land reclamation is still an option here. That's interesting. But we're going to probably get health, I think. This we cycled last time because we were looking for something better. In the loyalty department, we'll upgrade a pleasure mansion. Man, I didn't want to do that. This is okay. It doesn't need the help. A large mill, though, would be very good. It actually, large mills give loyalty bonuses in and of themselves. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm going to hit the end turn button, and I'm terribly worried that we're going to see a bunch of our various... I'm actually going to be disbanding the Italic Defense Fleet. It's not needed right now. Yeah, it's got some good veterancy, but it's not that great. I usually build at 2 stars, I think, by default with the units that I can build. Gulp. Okay, so there's a fight over here. Wow, it's a huge battle. 24 units versus 66? He's got a good defensive general, too. Where the hell's he got 66 units? What are they? Mercenary infantry. Lots of them. And regular infantry? Holy crap. Okay. Let's hope we still got this. He doesn't appear to have any skirmishers. Yeah, that might be very bad for him, because he has no skirmishers. It's like, oh no, he's losing all of these battles without a support. Cataphract, super strong. There he had a support bonus. Here he doesn't. Here he doesn't. Yeah, okay, this is really going my way. This is legions fighting on terrain they're supposed to fight on with the support they're supposed to have.
Here are the top search results.
I didn't want the top search results. Get out of here. Whew, okay. Well, that was insane. Is that the only battle in this whole? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, we're back in the top third. We made it to glorious. We made it to a golden age that has fixed our money problems for a short time. But I think that's why our money problems suddenly became crazy. Sell the metal, give us money. The lack of money is dire. People are deserting their jobs and buildings are crumbling disrepair. Yeah, I know. We had to disband a large chunk of the military. So I think the Golden Age modifier, medium war weariness, bankrupted. Oh, so this is the penalty we get. Loyalty penalty of 15, decadence gain further increased, culture penalty. Yeah. That could be bad if it was just staying that way. But the Golden Age gave us a taxation bonus of 50%. Holy crap. So that's why we got dependent on that Golden Age and didn't build enough new gold income sources. We built too many forces for it. Yikes. So Bithynia we're finally at peace with. We got new generals. I probably clicked through some of those things that were too fast. We'll build public works here on our way through to deal with this problem. All right, so let's take a quick look at our political overlay. We're still at war with the Egyptians here. We understood that. Macedonians. We sent a peace proposal to the Illyrians. We're hoping they accept that. I don't even know how we got on their radar. We're still at war with these Jutii. So, oh man, these guys aren't ready for a fight yet. So we can't attack this turn. It's also a snowy plain. It would be worse attacking this turn. So let's just wait. Wait a turn. These guys will recover some of their effectiveness, and then we can go in and murder them. Meanwhile, Forest Assault is going to come hang out in a capital somewhere. Where's the capital in the north? Is this a capital? Where's the capital of this province? Is it this one? Is that this thing means here? I don't see the normal capital. Oh, here it is. It's way over here, huh? No, that's not it. It must be hiding under here. Yeah, it's hiding under there. Okay, you just can't see it. So it doesn't say that this is the capital here, but it is. It's just such a big city that you can't see the spinner. Okay, so both of these armies should probably back off and just chill here in the capital so that they cost less money. That will also hopefully prevent that area from revolting, because it's got a very high revolt risk at this point. Who are these? The Gothans? Gothans are coming to help us out. Thank you, Gothans. Oh, they got the Rex Custodiae, war bands, and all kinds of other cool things. All right. So these two armies are in their respective capitals. These three armies, actually, there's three armies here, are in capital areas to help alleviate our issues. These legions are going to be hanging out here. Oh, they're all low effectiveness because they haven't been paid in the last damn year. I think that might be partly the case. Or at least some of them haven't. But this should still be fine. The Navy here is doing okay. We've got 12 heavy warships. That's decent. The army here is besieging this, but also taking effectiveness losses because they don't have a friendly area adjacent to them. So do they go in and take the city? Yeah, I think they do. I think they do. Take the city so that they can get their health back up. The Epirates are trying to take this, but it's taken them a long time. Let's see if the Egyptians are ready to deal. Oh, I already sent them a peace deal. It wasn't very likely. Okay. So, maybe we can send one of these armies out. They can repair their current effectiveness damage on the way to help deal with this problem. This tiny Macedonian army is besieging a large city, and we can't have that. Can't be allowed. So, now we gotta check buildings. Oh man, an amphitheater is another option. Take that off the table. Gambling ring. I keep... now's the spiral. I gotta keep building the decadence. I don't know if I'll be able to offset it enough with the culture bonuses. Oration Tribute is a nice one to have everywhere. Definitely roads. Definitely Palisade. Actually, hang on. No, this is one we're going to maybe need to conquer again in the future. So how about you just give them Sanitation so they grow? Ionia is currently all on its own. Doesn't have the fish. Ugh, it does kind of need some of that, huh? Oh, because it's got a slave market. How many slave markets do we have? Should we get rid of this one in Ionia? Slave market's 17. That's too many slave markets. It's giving us decadence that we don't care about. I think we're going to grab a granary, maybe? We'll have to find a source of grain in the near future for them. This is all about food and maybe culture. This also appears to be food and culture, but we'll give him the plantation. There we go. Commerce bonus of 15% is pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of things we could build here, but this one doesn't take a slot, so let's do that. Slotless options need to happen first. Yeah. Ooh, a conversion bonus isn't needed here anymore, is it? Palisade is fine. Third option for that. Sewers is good. Temple, not so much. You know, I do like my smokehouses. Ooh, Preceptor House for Decadence Reduction. We need that everywhere. When we get the option, we need to take it. Over here, though, the too many citizens penalty is going to go away eventually. One would hope. Manpower is not really a problem for me. Money and metal might be a problem sooner. Ooh, that's a negative money because they need to import iron? And we'd be importing it from a foreign area because we don't have any iron that's high enough quality. Huh. Take advantage of those free slots when we can get them. Growth is really, really low in this province. Salt House is going to help that for sure. Ooh, Bronze Works with trading tin with Galatia. Well, I wish we could get it from Bellovacia. It's right here. This is our source of tin. Apparently. So what we need to do is make sure that this gets as many, like a trade center needs to happen here. That would be ideal. So we need to not build a crafter district. We need to build all the other things besides that so we can get a trade center so that our source of tin is a good one. So, back in the capital, loyalty problems abound. A racing track would solve this one. For a lot of decadence. But I think we've got to do it. Alright. That appears to be it for buildings. So, let's hit the next turn and see what happens. Oh, that's why that stupid thing's up still. So, next turn, these guys will have recovered, and then we can go into here, I hope. And we can pay attention and hope that nothing terrible happens to the Vanguard. I'm taking a chance by leaving them here, assaulting this garrison. Kind of hoping the Egyptians accept my peace proposal. Alright, so here's the assault. We won. Still... Oh, we killed their general, too. Still a little weakened. We caught the Achaeans there and killed them. Kind of think we need to split our navy in two to deal with the Achaean island over here. Actually, we might not need to. We'll see. Wow. Wow. Becoming into a golden age has tanked our decadence ratio. Because it gives you a huge amount of extra decadence. Oh, good. Whew. We got one less thing to worry about. Another less thing to worry about. I'll say yes to that, I think. Because if they do win against Carthage, I don't want them to be mad at me. Oh, we're at war with Thracia. Where is this Thracia? Oh, just a single province? Well, if Epirus wants to take Thracia, I'll let him take Thracia, I guess. Ah. Meanwhile, these guys have now... they're now going to recover, I think. This is a plain that has plenty of food production, question mark? No, not really. But now it kind of does. It has more than it did a second ago. Ooh, we can't go into the mountains because of a blizzard. Ooh. Meanwhile, we still have a snowy plain over here. It's been 2 turns. That's interesting. Well, we'll hold off on finishing off the Adjutii. Hello, Bolt Simmons. Well, I hope it's enjoyable. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is just going really slow, and I wish I could speed it up to keep things interesting. So we conquered from the Burgundy. And... oh. Yeah, we gained another objective, technically, a second time from the Burgundy. The Ptolemaic Egyptians rejected our offer. We gave them that offer in good conscience. "43 units report deserters." Because we were still in the negative. Okay, well, that's another reason. Report the appearance near Flevo of serious plague. Ew. Do we still have that negative modifier? Our military expertise is finally above 4. Excellent. City garrisons get an additional bonus in experience. So, ooh, revolt risk increased by minus 35% of current rate. Which means it's actually down. We have a loyalty bonus of 53. It'd be nice if we could see exactly where these were coming from, but I definitely need to get a commerce bonus. Medium war weariness. That needs to go away. Here it is. Yeah, leader force pool +1 and a bonus of 15 XPs when units are created. That's very good. Early steel commerce bonus. Oh, look at that. All right. So we still don't have many decisions we can do here. Improve trade efficiency. I'd love to. Actually, that also wore off, which probably hurt us. We need a lot more money to get... we need money to make money. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of these decisions we can't take because we're not wealthy enough yet. Okay. So over here, this army does have some deserters, but it's still going to be able to take this little island here. We'll just besiege it for a turn. This we're going to split 4 like this and put that here. Where? Oh, it's these 2. Okay. So we'll put it here, and we'll put the Vanguard fleet here. And hopefully we don't have a navy to contend with. Like the Egyptian navy coming up and sniping us out of nowhere. Because that navy is not ready for that, if it happens. Alright, these legions both have the +1. Alright, so we need to find an army that doesn't have the +1 on their legions. The final guy here is missing it. So one of them can go to that army. Yeah, this army still got problems with their effectiveness because we didn't have the money to pay them. Somebody here has to have a defense penalty. Yeah. Or rather, a lack of a defense bonus. So we'll send it up here to deal with that. And then we won't have anybody training in the capital, but you know what? With money the way that it is, we've got to save up for when this glory wears off. We got to be ready. Okay, so I think... is it time to assault this? Can we do it from inside a blizzard? I think we don't do that. I think we just keep besieging it. These guys are just going to hang out where they are, I guess. We're not at war with the Parthians. So I just have to hope that these guys can recover this turn instead of keep getting weaker. Epirus has taken a little area next to them. Let's go ahead and see if the Egyptians will accept peace on our terms this time. which is all of our territories except 2. We'll find out which 2 in a second. Alright. We don't need to take this one. And we don't need to keep this one. Karas. It's a 61% chance now. They might accept. And our other wars. Paphlagonia is going to stop being at war when the Egyptians stop. Achaia is going to stop when we've conquered them. And we're at war with Thracia, though I don't really want to be. But they'll probably stop existing real soon. Okay, so let's check buildings, and then we'll go to the next turn. Missing bonus for lead. This also needs infrastructure. Cultural site, yes please. Commercial port would be great here. Trade range bonus. Not a delicacy shop. This has very few things that would benefit from it, so a preceptor house is the better option. That's not free. Let's get the granary. Army provisioner is an upgrade that costs money. We're going to try to avoid that. A market would be very valuable there. Yeah, a usurer here would be good since we do seem to be focusing at least a little bit on cash. Ooh. A fair. I love the fairs and the markets. They always give so much money. This one's got somewhat of a loyalty problem. This is missing land reclamation, but... oh well. Theater wouldn't be bad here. We do have to deal with our decadence, culture to decadence ratio. And that can be upgraded to an amphitheater and other great things. So let's look at that. This doesn't need a noble district. Blacksmith won't really help it either. Neither will a physician house, really. I mean, this will at least unlock tier 3 food buildings. Put regional roads in the area we're going to have to conquer again later. Sure. Ooh, a worship place for loyalty is pretty good in these far-flung areas. This is our, yep, this is our Meriadonis area, so we do want to make sure we have that. Ooh, look at this, banks. When banks crop up, I get very interested. Yeah, we'll have to trade for gold, which is awful. But it still makes us money. Huge percentage bonuses, so we gotta get it when it's there. The bank is just too good to pass up. This place doesn't even have a farm yet. I feel like it should probably have a farm. Okay, that's all we have for buildings. I feel like the buildings are slowing down a little bit. A little bit. They finally maxed out, and now we're just getting buildings in a few areas that haven't caught up. Yeah, if you take too much territory too fast, Bolt Simmons, then what happens is the decadence is spread over your entire empire as territorial decadence in the regions. Okay, we got that. So yeah, if you stop taking stuff and just build up culture, you can that'll help you deal with the decadence problems. I find it hard to do that. I'm always tempted to keep expanding. Like, oh, I've got armies sitting around doing nothing. What should I? I can't just do nothing with them. Oh, good. We jumped up 9 places. I don't know exactly how we did that. Or maybe we didn't move too much, but other powers did. I don't know. Let's see if Egypt accepts peace. We'll find out next turn. keep doing this. I need to keep selling the metal. We have way too much metal and manpower. So I'll keep making money that way if I can. Now, we can also spread some slaves around, I believe. Slave markets. This doesn't cost anything. We just need a certain amount of money to make it possible. This does cost something, and I don't think I can pay it. 5 trade Acumen for 18 turns. I mean, I'd love to do that. It would actually make me a good deal of money, but I can't afford it. Maybe next turn. Let's see. Yeah, we're good on those. The ranch in Lydia has been destroyed. Crap. Why is the infrastructure so bad here? I think it's the likely... Is the province short on infrastructure? No, it's okay. Maybe we'll add... Well, what we really should do is even out our food wealth situation here. And then just for the purposes of trying to prevent major issues here, we got a new 1-1 general. That's good. All right, we got rid of an abandoned local palace, which is good because we get rid of the decadence. So these armies, have they fixed themselves yet? No, but I don't see the Jutes either. Or the Ayutii. Where did they go? Do I dare attack without fully rested troops? I don't think so. I gotta wait one more turn. I mean, the good news is these guys are now finally being paid, so they'll at least gain 1 effectiveness across the board on everybody. Alright, these guys are still moving. What do we got going on down here? So these guys, not fully rested up, but can they besiege this 1-level wall? I think they can. That'll maybe increase the odds. Same things in here. That'll increase the odds that the Egyptians say yes, I think, if they've lost those when they finally make the decision. All right, let's check buildings. Over here we built a large mill. A tribunal is a massive decadence reduction, which is damned good. Ah, Tiberius hasn't had a new building in a long time. What could they build? A builder's hall? Are we short on infrastructure here? We are a little short on infrastructure. A glass works is kind of meh, because we don't have ivory, gold, or silver here. Oh, but we need the damned loyalty. It is a lot of money. So there's that. We just built a clothing manufacturer here to help stabilize our money situation. We have marble, which helps money and culture from a Thermes. But man, it gives us that decadence. So does the noble district. There's a capital. Let's get the red buildings. This is supposed to be our red area, to be honest. A theater is good. The sewers here is going to take absolutely forever to do. Let's get one more infrastructure building before we go crazy. This needs a 3rd infrastructure building regardless. I don't think we need a siege workshop. Let's get irrigation systems for that. Over here, we gained a population. And it could be money. or infrastructure. Tar Workshop actually gives us quite a bit of money, interestingly enough. Jeez, we don't even have regional roads yet, or public works for that matter. Wait a tick. Trade house. No, we're good. I thought that was trade center, which is really good. And this is supposed to be a monetary center, but we have been waiting to get a market? Market doesn't appear to be available, only a slave market. That's weird. Is it not weird? It's a regional center though, so let's build an archery. Regional capital is what I'm trying to say. Palisade. Get the basics for these outer areas. Yes, decadence reduction. Come on. More of those. I don't know how many more of those I'm going to get, though. I don't think it's going to be very many. I just have a feeling. I've built them every time I've got the opportunity. I have a feeling that there's not that many left to build. Noble district. No. No, I refuse. I refuse. Ooh, a culture boost here is not bad. Amphitheater. We actually do have quite a bit of culture here. We might as well. Oh, this is where the Jutes went. Okay. Well, now I know. The Ayutes. I didn't realize they went somewhere. We don't have a forest group nearby to deal with them. We'll have to bring down our best forest army, which is still kind of weak, unfortunately. But now that we know that, we can send this army in here to just take those guys out, and then these will be walking around homeless, and we should be able to kill them. This capital needs land expansion, but it also needs a preserved food store. We'll get land expansion next time. Land reclamation. Land reclamation. I mean, a basic farm is pretty useful. I don't know if we haven't really made a province here, have we? Oh, I guess we have. We haven't specialized it yet, though. Okay. Yeah, these turns are going a little bit faster. Let's see if Egypt gives in to our demands. Looks like they did. I saw some borders change. Yeah, this should be easy. Done. So now we just have to finish off the last stack of that, and we'll be done with all the barbarians. They'll be gone forever, right? Isn't that how that works? So our money problems have slowly gotten better. We have to imagine that it's going to go down by like at least 5,000 gold when our golden age is over, though. So we have to be ready for that. Who are these guys? Oh, the ones that are fighting Ptolemaic Egyptians? Sure. Let's continue freeing the slaves. So now that we're done with the Egyptians... Oh no, they got back Paphlagonia? I thought I clicked that as part of the deal. Damn it. Huh. I guess I misunderstood that interface. We'll have to take it next time. We did take these 3 from them. We got all the ones from the Bithynians, and we took, you know, plenty. Being at peace right now and refilling our coffers is more valuable at the moment. Guessing this is going to need some help. No, they've got good roads, actually. This area is building roads. So we'll send both of these back to chill in the capital for a bit. Over here, we're just going to keep besieging that. We've got the port locked down. Good, good. We're no longer at war with Bithynia. It will be mere moments before we're no longer at war with the Juti or the Ayuti, because they won't exist anymore. All right. Everything's coming up Millhouse. We just have to fight off the Macedonians, take some of our territory back, but more importantly, take Achaia permanently. Then take a couple of turns to really just nail down our monetary issues. We don't actually need this many legions in Germania now that we've got the Gothans as an ally here. What's the situation with this? We can take these 3 for Rome, and we can give the rest of these blue ones to the Gothans. And then we will never, ever, ever have to deal with this again. Okay? Okay. So let's start that process. Oh. Why would we go north first? How is that faster? I don't want to conquer that. That's bizarre, right? 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2. Do these guys have roads? They have regional roads. Or they have public works out of these guys. I don't get it. Ah, this is a forest and this is a marsh? That doesn't make sense either. I don't care. So this area right here, is this actually adjacent? It is adjacent to this. So, okay, I take it back. You can go up here, conquer this stupid thing, and make it an outpost to defend against any of these nonsense things that happen over here, maybe. Because somebody's going to pop up here and I'll be sad. Maybe a different army can go conquer this area. We have another forest army over here, right? Actually, before we choose this, yep, it's forest and marsh, so we do want forest armies to be involved. Forest Army 2 can head up here to take this area. This is a main plains army at this point. So I think I just need to turn this into assault army. Three, right? Now I've got 3 assault armies and a vanguard. Yeah, these guys are actually missing exactly 1 legion for an assault army. So what are they going to do? Maybe they consider going down here to back up the Massalians? There's only 1 forest in the whole place. The rest is... Well, the mountains would be bad, but the hills would be good for this army, kind of. That'd be more okay. Maybe I make this like the Gaul army. I think that's what I gotta do. This is gonna be the Gallic army. And that just means it's a defensive army here in Gaul. So that if anything comes up in this region, if we have revolts, if the Iberian Peninsula starts slipping, then we've got somebody here that can help. This seems like a decent centralized area for it. It's actually closer to the south would be better. And then we'll have a Germanic army as well. We already do. We named some that. Maybe that was a Germanic army. See, this is called Gallic Legion, but I'm going to rename this the Germanic Legion because now, with the fact that it's a forest army, makes it much better for Germany. Whereas Gaul has quite a few plains provinces, so they need all those extra guys. So looking at it that way, this army chilling here is responsible for all of these plains areas. And then the Germanic army, where did that go? Germanic Legion. Just call it Germanic Army just to be consistent. They would be in one of these centralized hubs in the center here. Is this our capital? Yep, it's a capital. You just can't see the damn circle. So the Germanic army is going to be garrisoned here in the capital. And then Forest Army 1 and 2. I guess they're just going to hang out over here. I may not need them both anymore. I mean, maybe I'm paying through the nose for Forest Army 1 and 2 and I don't need them anymore. Oh, this is also called Germanic Army 1. But this is a less necessary Germanic army, in the sense that this was like an emergency one that we raised to fight. That's why it's got Auxilia on it. I think what we're going to do is bring this back to Rome and make it a reinforcement army. After it does what it's doing up here, though. But we're going to get rid of the Auxilia, bring these guys back to Rome, and anytime anybody needs reinforcements, they'll come from this army. And in the meantime, it'll get upgraded. I think that's a good plan for now. Okay, what do we got going on over here? So before we go to war with Egypt again, let's get peace with everybody else. That means finishing this war with the Macedonians. I have to figure out why that didn't work. Why that didn't count when I was negotiating with the Egyptians. And we'll see how it works with the Achaeans here. So we'll send the Vanguard and Assault Army 1 and 2. Do we have Assault Army 1 anymore? I know we've got the Vanguard. We still have the Asia Minor Army. There's Assault 2. Oh, Assault 1 is way up here. I forgot about that. Well, then, Assault Army 1 is not really capable of doing forests. But it can cause havoc way back here. So why not? Then we can force Macedonia to peace if we've taken a bunch of their territory in the back there. One of these are occupied, right? Is this it? Yeah. This is technically mine. I don't really want it, but I'm going to have to take it anyway when I end the war. Okay, let's check buildings and go. No to the delicacy shop. No, thank you. Yeah, the capital should definitely have the large walls. Ugh, that's not great. Ooh, Umbria hasn't had one in a long time. Is that what I think it is? A trade center? Yeah, definitely. Hold on one second. It's too warm in here. It's finally getting warm outside, and the basement isn't as cold as it used to be. All right. Let's do a little bit of money in Umbria. Because this is actually a really big time area. And you know what? I think, how's this area doing for food? It's doing a lot of food. So I think we're okay. We're also pretty close to the 50,000 though. So I want to keep that culture going. Over here, I don't know about this region. It looks like it needs at least one more infrastructure before it can get regional roads. Here, a major harbor is a good upgrade. A major harbor is also a good upgrade here. We don't need the arsenal nearly as much. So this is a new region we just conquered here, right? So we got to figure out... we did kind of organize this, didn't we? This is all food all the time because it's the only place that's going to have decent food output. Going to have a little food output in each place. Now, way up here... Ugh. No. No. Aqueduct is the best we can do. Not a builder's shop. Delicacy shop for figs. Not great at all. Let's cycle this, I think. Yeah, myrrh and frankincense is just not something we can get easily up here. Ooh, a caravan house is actually quite good for this area because we made it into a money area. Street parlor is a government building. That's good too. Smokehouse, you know how much I like the smokehouse, but these guys are also on the border, so let's get them a palisade and city walls. Wait a minute. Go back. They had 0 infrastructure in that region. And it is technically part of which province? Part of the province that the Gothans should have, actually. Let's give that to them. And it'll be less of a problem for me. Nah, let's keep it. We're going to try to absorb the Gothans sometime in the near future anyway. Right now, there's an area here that we kind of don't want. We also don't want it to be empty, but whatever. Back to buildings. Capital of this province. Ooh, a dry dock. We do not yet have a dry dock on this coast. I think we have one down here. No. Well, actually, yeah. Does this count? Ship level 2? I don't know. Costs money. Ooh, you know what? Their loyalty's not great here. Part of it is because of this, but let's fix it now so we don't have to worry about it later. Loyalty here isn't a problem, on the other hand. What is it? 15,000 is where we need to get 3 legacy points. Ooh, Preceptor House. Yes, please, more Preceptor Houses. And the upgrades therein would be great. Alright, that's it. So, let's see how this goes with the Ayuti. We're sending our strongest forest army after them. They're fighting deep in the heartland of the Germanic peoples. This should be easy. It wasn't easy, but we got him. So I kind of want to turn this one province there. I know it's not a mountain or anything, but it should still be turned into a fortress, which is many siege levels as it possibly can get. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got -1 progress because we actually accidentally gave it away. An aging token. That's the first time I've felt worried due to an aging token. Gulp. Yep, definitely displace slaves. Because my hope is this area here loses some population so those slaves get dispersed. Please. But we also had some other decisions there that would have been useful. We can get more money from those. Oops, wrong thing back here. I'm going to keep doing that. Alright. So these guys keep walking through our territory and keep running away. We'll catch them eventually. There you go. Oh, he's a 0-0, though. Whatever. Give him back his 2-0 guy there. Alright. Everything's looking good. This province here is going to get a wheel maker. Then it's also going to get a Roman camp. Germanic independent armies. I don't want you there. I don't want you there at all. Semna is in unrest. Yikes, because of all the Germanic peoples. There's too many. Not much I can do about that until we finish the roads, dude. Calm down and we'll give you good stuff. Alright, that's going away. Under pacification's going away real soon. So that'll help a lot. We conquered a region from the Macedonians. Excellent. Our ruler's health is going down. That's a good ruler, though. That's too bad. I think we can take both of these in a single turn. That would be cool. Actually, let's do this one and this one. These are both plains. This army's good on plains, so let's do it. Alright. Meanwhile, I think this siege is not yet wound down. Dang, they've got 72 power in there. It's probably... well... it's all urban militia. Nope, wait. There we go. Heavy infantry. I don't want to take the risk. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. Meanwhile, this army... what's this territory over here? A hill? Yeah. Yeah, you're ready to go deal with that, aren't you? Alright, so those pieces are being taken care of. We finally have another army here to deal with the Macedonians. Do a 1-2 punch there and there. These are hilly areas, snowy plains, so we're in good shape for that. We don't have the cataphracts, but that's okay. What is this that's left? Oh. This was going to join an army, wasn't it? It's going to join some army. But which one? Was this one? Well, I guess it could replace one of these guys. Yeah. This one can split off and head back home. And this guy can join the main force here. Alright. So, I think I've done all the armies. All the armies have things to do. These guys are actually just going to stay here and build up the limes next turn as well. These guys have a job. And these guys are still coming back. The Vanguard's coming back. Assault 2 is going to do that. This is going to take one more turn of breaking down the walls, and then we'll hit them. All right. Let's do buildings. Up here... Huh. This should also probably be a military facility. We do have a Roman camp here, which is good. This is actually a capital. So a government building is good for that. We cycled here because we were looking for something that would increase our loyalty. I think we gotta cycle again, though. I don't like that option. Ooh, yeah, Fortune Teller is sort of a free set of loyalty. Is this part of a province? If it is, why is their infrastructure so crappy? Because we never really did anything with this one. It also includes those other 3. So once we get the other 3 online, then we'll organize everything together. Ooh, a mint. Upgraded stuff. And we have gold. Gold! Barracks in a capital should almost always be the case to get the extra 10 XP. No. I don't like any of these. Cycle. Ooh, what did we get per Provincia? We built large walls last time. A wax workshop is a little bit of money. But there's so many better things we could build here. And only 2 slots to build in, so let's wait and look for something better. A weaver shop is a decent amount of money. But a preserved food store is money and health. Excuse me. Seed storage is good for food. Yep. We're going for seed storage in that one. Now down here, this one needs a racing track, unfortunately. A delicacy shop would be okay too. So would a coastal fortress. I actually would really like a coastal fortress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if only because that gets us closer to a military academy. But I think we need to make sure the loyalty is under control first. Ooh, our second capital in the world. A noble gardens. Look how much culture it generates. Ooh. Yeah, all resource bonuses satisfied. Okay, we'll spend a little bit of money on that. All right. Are we back? We're trying to come back here. We had a brownout, actually. Shut down the computer, flickered the lights, and then everything came right back on. $40 rowers per column of oars? Jesus. All right. So we probably lost all our progress on whatever we were doing last turn to update this, including sending one of these guys back home, I think. Oh, was it the Germanic Army needed to... These guys were going to join the Germanic Army. And then one of the Germanic Army people were going to split off and head back. this one. Alright, send them back to Rome. Okay. Just double check all the... Oh, wow, this is the turn before. Okay. So this was right before we hit end turn. The turn before. Yep, okay. So let's do that. That's where it saves it. Now I get it. Gotta make sure I can see the Twitch chat. There we go. Just in case. We didn't lose too much. My wife was playing the Final Fantasy VII remake on hard mode because she's already beaten it. And when the power flickered, I heard, "Damn it!" because she hadn't saved it in like an hour. Hopefully there's some auto saves. We haven't checked the Ptolemaic Egyptians situation. The next time we go to war with them, it's going to be exclusively with them, and it's going to be taking huge chunks of their empire. Alright, so what did we do last time? We did this. And then those guys are going there. These guys are going to stay here and build a Roman camp and not go anywhere. This single legion got split off and went over there. And this army coalesced and it's now good. Forest Assault Army is good coming after this guy still. This guy is a single guy going to refill this army because it was short one. Perfect. All that is going according to plan. However, we must have these guys head over to the island here. We're going to wait one more turn on this, and our navy's where it needs to be. Okay, now we're back to buildings. Ooh, actually, what is that? A Thalassan Temple. Reduced decadence. I do like it. And culture boost? Also good. Ooh, a fortress. Huh. Interesting. Can be upgraded to the Capitol. Oh, these can be built anywhere you built limes. Okay. I don't think we can actually upgrade it to the Capitol. I think you can only have one Capitol. But this is an upgrade of limes to even stronger fortress. It doesn't actually cost anything. There's no additional upkeep. And it gives additional equipment. So sure, let's do it. This is part of our... Nope, it's not part of the red area. Let's go with seat storage. Oh, hang on. Cultural site. Yes, please. Now, we just conquered this area. We need them to have infrastructure. The capital here should probably have a barracks, except I don't think it can afford that yet. So let's get a wheelmaker. Yep, money's a good option here. Actually, let's do that. This is missing a lot of infrastructure. Expert stonecutter's not great, so let's just get us the amphitheater. Oration tributes good, cheap loyalty. Ah, Is this the mint? Yes, it's the mint where we can upgrade it, where we already have the silver and the copper and the gold. Fantastic. I'm remembering we did a couple of these already. Ah, Provincia. This is about where we were when the power cut out. Cross your fingers. We'll have to do the Noble District. The loyalty bonus is needed now. I think we're just going to keep tanking our decadence. Or we're just going to have to make up for it with increased culture in other parts of the Empire. Which kind of means we're in a bit of a, like, expansion is necessary in order to keep increasing our culture kind of thing? I don't know, actually. Because expansion also increases decadence. We determined we did want a racing track here, unfortunately. Ooh, a bank here would be phenomenal. Because we've already got gold importable from Macedonia. Alright, that's it for the turn. Let's see if we can't catch these guys this time, huh? Alright, we've got a good amount of money saved up now so that we won't run into that massive debt. I think when our golden age ends, we're still going to plummet to about 0 net income. Yeah, we caught them. We did not kill them all. So we'll have to chase them again next turn. I just watched Galaxy Quest again. It holds up really well. That is a fantastic movie. Yes. Free some slaves? Yeah, let's keep doing it. What does Roxolani want? They're going to give us some money for some slingers. Sure. I want to keep Roxolani happy because they're on my border here. Alright, these guys are going to build more limes. And then they're going to come down and deal with this. Now, this is going to come back to normal soonish. Don't need a Roman camp there. That's good. Okay. So, that's what we need to do. We need to have the Forest Assault guys chase them down, finish them off. Meanwhile, these guys... I think we forgot to give these guys orders, actually. So we should take 2 from the Macedonians. So these guys are 1 turn away from that, which means we can send the Navy down. Nope, I don't like that. Actually, it's the other way around. These guys are going to there. All right, so the Asia Minor army is probably going to stay in Asia Minor. I think that's a good idea. And then the Vanguard is going to come up here to continue to fight against the Macedonians in case they don't want to give in too easily. I like seeing the defense has easily repelled the invaders. We got another good general. Let's make sure the general we have going into battle here is still good. Yes. Oh. Oh, this is the defensive army inside the castle here. Okay. You know, we actually do have a lot of good generals. We also have a lot of armies. That's why we need so many of those military academies. All right. So I think we're good on military tactics. Let's do buildings and see how much longer we can hang on to this. Ooh, this actually needs a noble district. Oh, God. I'm putting out so many noble districts. It's awful. Hashtag feels bad, man. Don't have to put one here, though. Yeah, prisons. We need more prisons. Cultural site's a little late now. Basilica is some free loyalty and lots of money cost, so how about no to that? Ooh, Campania hasn't had a option in a long time. Importing iron. There's got to be a better option than this. If we import iron, we don't help any of these. Tin is what's needed here. No, I think we just cycle this one. Over here, what did we build last time? We built a military academy. Because we could. This also feels like a waste. A furnace? Gladiator school for loyalty. No, there's better options for both loyalty and for money. A theater is good for the soul. A preceptor house is good for my bottom line. We have gold and marble here, which helps with the culture. But it would still cost way too much to import the frankincense. Over here, we have to strongly consider red buildings. But also builders. Isn't this a place we had a problem with infrastructure? I think it is. So let's make sure that's not the case. Here, we're doing all three. But I think infrastructure might have to come first. Yeah, infrastructure does have to come first. But in this case, that's the wrong kind of infrastructure building. We have better options coming. Okay. Wow, the Ionian Island never had an anchorage, huh? All right, that's all the buildings. So now we'll conquer a few more of these areas here. Give the rest to the Gothans and call it a day. Once we're back in a position where we have a bunch of extra money and we can absorb a big chunk of land, that's when we'll absorb the Gothans and get that objective back. Oh, okay, we found their fleet and destroyed it utterly. Here we go. Did we kill them all? No, they got away. Bastards. Ooh, this is a big hill battle. This could be bloody. We do have cataphract. Why aren't the cataphracts on the flanks? Why is this Cisalpine? Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Wow, hang on. The cataphracts... Why were the cataphracts so weak right there? I thought we're attacking. They have a... Oh, they're exhausted? Oh, crap. That cost us. Oh. Oh, this went very badly. We went over too soon. I really didn't think they'd have that much to defend with. So we lost 2 Cisalpine cavalry and a cataphract. Ugh. I guess we got to bring in the Asia Minor army to finish this. Which will hopefully not be exasperated or exhausted. I don't know how we got to get new cataphracts now. Ooh. How about we get new commerce techniques? Definitely get new commerce techniques. That's good. Distribute slaves. Continue to reduce pay. Alright. Yeah, we'll actually just have to use the Asia Minor army to give Assault 2 some reinforcements, while Assault 2 just recovers where it is. And the Navy's just going to have to hang out there to guard against an enemy coming in. Do we send the Vanguard now? No, they're not needed. We can have them come deal with more of these... Oops, not Illyrians. Maybe they should build a Roman camp before they go. The only thing it costs me per turn is 2 infrastructure. It's not that much. Okay. The last shot against these guys, I think. There's no way they can survive another one. Alright. Now, if I negotiate with these guys, we're not negotiating yet. I just want to see what I did wrong. Wrong thing here. No, I'm trying to get out of this. Oh, they are considered to be winning the war? Because they have one of my provinces? That's bizarre. Anyway, we'll come back to that when we are winning the war, I guess. Let's check buildings and go. It's a fast turn. We still don't have a specific idea for what these are going to be, so let's do sanitation. When in doubt, do a health building that's good. Yeah, prison. This does not need a Naumachia. Yeah, Salt House is kind of necessary. Doesn't need the circus, not yet. I'm very excited about the new Dresden Files book coming out in July. I was also excited to learn yesterday they're not getting 1, but 2 full-length Dresden Files books this year. We've been waiting 6 years, and now we get 2 of them. Because apparently, when Jim Butcher turned in the first draft of the finalized book to his editor, they said, Jim, this is too big, buddy. It's way too big. It would cost us $50. Sorry, if we sold this book, we'd have to sell it for $50 because it'd be so expensive to actually manufacture. It would be so damn big. So he went and divided it into 2 and fleshed out them both into full novels, and bam, now we're there. That's not a Wells, though. It's a Sanitation that we need. Hang on. Did we check? They're okay on loyalty. This one's great on loyalty because they finished building something good last time. Forge. Wow, actually, it's a lot of metal and money. We got good bonuses here. Trade house. Amphitheater, yes. Wow, a lot of buildings in Rome are available in like the main area here. Now we cycled this because we wanted something better for, I guess we'll get culture and loyalty. What else were we looking for? We were actually looking for a better yellow building, but we do need the loyalty, so that's where we are. It is what it is. Here we can look for a better yellow building. A fishery? A fishery. Seriously? This is what you're giving me. All the great things there, like banks, coin makers, and you give me a fishery? Get out of here with fishery, unless we need health, which we don't. Over here now, trading tents would be very good. But so, do we need food? Ooh, trading tents. I'm very tempted to keep doing the trading tents. Tools manufacturer doesn't give a whole lot of anything, to be honest. How are we on? Ooh, we need infrastructure. That's what we need. Certainly not a clay pit, though. Can't do clay. I can't. I got to. We need the loyalty there. Here we cycled because we were also looking for loyalty, and it keeps giving us a pleasure house. Not acceptable. Better loyalty options. They're in there. I know they are. Amphitheater's a cheap upgrade. Cultural site. Okay. Oops. Clicked the wrong thing. Macedonia, underhanded, blah, blah, blah. We took their stuff. Taking more of their stuff. The Achaeans have proved more capable than I'd hoped. We'll assault this thing. I guess we lost this here. We'll have to fight our way back. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. That's the sound it makes as the Roman army stomps through Macedonia. Ooh, The Expanse Book 9. I didn't know that was still going. I thought that was like a trilogy or something. I did watch the TV show for like 5 or 6 episodes. I think I need to go back and finish. Ooh, coastal waters. Crunched. You're not getting out of that harbor, buddy. It's not happening. Ah, do we... No, they went up here. What? How are they not all exhausted? Did they really take over a new area? That's not cool if they did. Oh. No, not if we flank them like that. Get him? Oh. Didn't have any cavalry to chase him with. They live another turn. They just got those 2 cavalry units. The Burgundians fell back to an island in the middle of the Baltic. Can't you do that too? We lost more status. Ooh, I actually would like an alliance with Roxolani, if only so that we know they're not going to attack us. That would be a good place to end our expansion in the northeast. No, we don't want to get rid of that. I liked the one that it is. So this damn force assault army can't seem to catch these guys. Come on. Come on. There it is. They're almost done. Jeez, this Asia Minor army is still trying to get over here. So once it gets here, then we can transfer the cataphracts and like a legion or two, maybe some extra archers over, and then actually we don't need that many extra archers. Since it's a hill, we need to make sure there's the cataphracts are always going to be put in the front line, even if they shouldn't. So we need to make sure there's 4 Romans, there's 4 legions rather, 2 cataphracts, the cavalry, and then a whole bunch of archers. That's what we need to make sure we're done once we get them in there. Oh no, our ruler doesn't have much time left. Take both of those areas. Meanwhile, we're besieging this now, which we're just going to assault it. Boom. Done. End this charade with the Macedonians. Alright, well look at all these buildings that finished this turn. I never like seeing that because it means I gotta go through this stupid thing all over again. Ooh, a master blacksmith. Sure. It's not an upgrade you see very often. Ooh. Courthouses are great, too. Courthouses and preceptor shop things. And prisons. I think courthouse upgrades to a prison eventually. Sure. Get the loyalty up. Get some government buildings. Preceptor house, sure. We're not going to have that for very long anyway. We said no to the shipyard last time, but we do want a barracks in this capital. No, we don't need a cultural site here. Look, everybody's italic already. Do you remember when all of this was circles? We still have one set of circles here. They're still just barely Celtic. They're hanging in there. Because we never built cultural site. So their culture is barely hanging on. And up here, some of the last areas that we took. We did get a cultural... No, we didn't get a cultural site for that one either. But in Germany, it's still mostly Germanic culture. Not over here, actually. We've had this for quite a long time, so we've been slowly converting the population here. Anyway. Hey, what can we do down here? A prison. Yeah. Coin maker. Yes. A little bit of decadence for a lot of money. You want me to spend my precious slot on a coastal market? It is a lot of food. Fine. It's better than a stud, to be honest. In most situations. Man, a potter's workshop doesn't seem like it's worth it. Ooh, Piscinium has another option. We built a stud before. Ooh, a great shipyard. There's a natural wonder for you. Legacy of +1 per turn. Shipyard level 3. Reduction in equipment cost by 40%. Yeah. It produces sails. Siege resist 4. Damn. Let's take it. I'm almost tempted to dismantle the shipyard that's in Rome so that everything gets built over there, but it is what it is. Okay. We haven't built a regular harbor here? I feel like that's necessary. And I'm surprised that we haven't had it. Over here, blacksmith actually produces a lot of infrastructure too, now that I look at it. Yeah. Over here we've been cycling because we want to solve this loyalty problem, and it seems like the noble district is the only thing it's going to give me. But a usurer is also good in this province because of all the money we make. So, let's do that for now. How does the capital not have a palisade yet? We didn't even build a limes here. We definitely need that. Ooh, the aqueduct is going to take absolutely forever. But why? Well, because it looks like we only have one province, specifically, because this was going to be our other province that did infrastructure. Damn it. I mean, that'll help a little bit. And we've got to spread this around to help it as well. I think we were going to continue waiting for something better to come out of that. This one doesn't have a loyalty problem. It's a capital, which means it needs a barracks. Okay. Let's see. We get another turn. And our money is still going up. We got 6,300 plus right now. Hang on. Did we lose that piece of Denmark that we took last time? It's already gone? They've overthrown us? Yeah. Oh my god. We just got it. We were trying to civilize it, and that's how they treat us. We finally killed them all! Yes! They're gone forever, ever, ever, ever. And when I say that, they're probably coming back. If you like space opera, Peter F. Hamilton is a really good space opera writer. I actually haven't checked out what he's written recently, but some of my favorite books ever include The Commonwealth Duology. I guess it's not a trilogy, it's 2 books, but The Commonwealth Saga is what it's called. And that is a fan-fargantastic space opera book. Peter F. Hamilton is what I would say the master of taking a dozen different story threads and sort of working your way through them and then winding them together in the most satisfying and interesting way by the end. Like, you're following these characters who are completely different tracks in society. And you're like, why are we jumping from this one random lawyer to this other person over here to this person over there? They don't have anything in common. And by the end of the 2 books, they've all come together for the climax in a very interesting and fun way. All right, so let's see what we've got here. we need to take... Assault 2 is still not ready to go. I mean, we'll get him over there. Assault 2 needs what? 2 more... actually... You know what? This is going to be in hills, right? We know we only need the 4 legions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can take one of these out. And then it's going to... Do we have a 2-0 somewhere on here? That would be nice, but I guess not. And then we're gonna get the cataphracts for some reason. I don't know why. The cataphracts are gonna take up another slot. We don't want these guys. And we might just... How many archers we have? We're gonna have a frontage of 8. So we need 2 more archers from this army to split off and merge with the Asia Minor army, and it's ready to go fight. Actually, it could use some medium cavalry. We don't have any medium cavalry. Ugh. Ugh. So I guess we need... I think this will work. If we don't bring the light cavalry at will. Okay. I think this army's ready. And what I'm going to do with this is find the army with the 2 general, give them something else, so that the 2 general is available for the Asia Minor army. I lose a level of veterancy. Let's just go straight in. We got to end this. I don't want this to be a thing anymore. Go for it. Make it happen. Alright, meanwhile, we're still conquering all the things. Conquering all the things the Macedonians gonna lose. Yeah. Building public works as we go because the people will love us for it, I guess. Up here, we're still trying to figure out where these guys came. I guess we gotta leave an army here just to make sure that that stays ours. Until it's really gotten all the military stuff we want it to have. Alright. Buildings. We'll call it after this, I think. Market. We don't have a market here in Etruria. It's supposed to be a money-making center, and we don't have a market. That's a travesty. But we also need loyalty, so they're going to get a worship place to get some cheap loyalty. A tribunal is very good decadence reduction. Yes, thank you, please. It's a nice day outside, so we're probably going to go have to do some yard work. Ugh. Ooh, a preceptor house. Yes, 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 yes. Please, preceptor. Now, down here we don't have a problem with loyalty. And this is all the food we can possibly get for that poor 3-region province. It's not a lot. No. No. That's no good. Somehow we decided to make this into a monetary area, but we built no money buildings. That seems like a problem. No. Don't palisade here. I guess we'll get the usurer. Usurer. All right, let's see what happens this turn. We should take a few more Macedonian areas, and I'm really hoping we get the Achaean piece of Crete here. Wipe them out. They don't get to go anywhere. They die. To a man! They're actually look like they were weak for some reason. All right, here it is. They've got 40 units, but we brought the right units, I hope. Ah, it's exactly what I hoped it would do. It would fill everything with the cataphracts and the legions. So now our archers will go to work. Look at that. So this is going so much differently, in part because we brought non-exhausted units, but also because we had to manually make sure that we fit the front line. The game won't put your archers in reserve if you bring too many frontline units, which is the big problem. And now they're trying to leave, and we almost kill all of them. So I don't know how to demand their client state's territory. That's what I gotta find out right now. Another thing that's really cool about the Commonwealth Saga is the author picks up some of the same characters 1,000 years later to tell a completely different story unrelated to the Commonwealth Saga. It's called the Void Trilogy, which is another phenomenal book. Phenomenal series. But, you know, it's the future, so they have rejuvenation technology is what they call it. Where, like, you get to, you know, around age 45, 50. Some of the people that aren't as rich have to wait until they're about 60. But then, you know, you've saved up for your retirement, and your retirement money goes to rejuvenation, which essentially puts you into a vat for, I don't know, like 6 months or something. But you come out in the body of your, you know, 18-year-old self. Which essentially means you get to live forever. The other thing that lets you live forever is everybody's got a chip in the back of their brain that essentially acts as a save file for their consciousness. And they back it up whenever they go to sleep at night so that if something tragic happens and you get into a horrible accident or somebody murders you or something, they literally just grow a clone of you and back it up with your brain that had been stored from the most recent date. So that has some bearing on the story, and it's pretty interesting. But that's how you get 1,000 years later, you have a similar characters. You have some of the same characters around because they've been living for this whole time. That keeps coming up every time. I keep getting to sell metal every turn. That's crazy how often that works. All right, the Vanguard fleet has been sitting out here for way too long. It's going to go in and chill. So now the Achaeans are gone. They still exist over here. No, it's a Macedonian fleet. They still exist somewhere. So what we have to deal with now... Well, let's get rid of these here. And we will merge this legion in here. So this is now almost ready. It just needs the cataphracts back. And probably 2 of the archers. Oops, I did that wrong. Need to take these guys out of here. Split and then right click on Assault 2. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's check and see if we can make peace with Macedon while taking their provinces. No, we have to make peace with... Oh, we're only at war with Mac. Oh, because we wiped out... Oh, this is still considered occupied, but who do I talk to about taking it? This is not considered occupied. So is Creta Orientalis considered Macedonian now? That's the only person I can make peace with. Yeah, okay. I don't actually want any of these other ones. I think I had this already. So really, if they just give me that... Can I make them be my client state? Nope, they're too big. They won't accept. What about humiliation? Give me a little legacy. Ooh, we can get more than that? Oh, yeah. 129 means we can probably get 1,000 legacy? Oh, shit, they give me 1,000 legacy. You shouldn't have. That's awesome. Do it. All right. Excellent. We're going to call it there. We are still... Oops. Hey. Why can't we open the nation panel? There we go. We're still... Wow, we are really bad here. Decadence has exploded. It'll go down quite a bit once we are no longer glorious, but so will our money situation. Oh, sorry, once we are no longer in a golden age. And right now, our culture is not keeping up. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We will catch you this time tomorrow is at 10:30 a.m. I keep forgetting Sundays I have a commitment in the morning, so I can only do Sunday afternoons for streaming. But we'll see you all tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a good one.